So hopefully you had a little fun with that ad. You're gonna do another ad, Tabasco analysis or reverse engineering for your homework before our third class. Now, going back to young Tom Ely as an assistant account executive on Duncan Hines Cake Mix at Compton Advertising in New York City on what street was it on? 58th and Madison. So it was a Madison Avenue agency. Wearing my Brooks Brothers suit every day. I was an account guy. What is an account guy, you might ask? Sometimes referred to with disdain as a suit. Well, in my day, and I would bet very much up until the present, you wore a suit every day. You weren't on the creative team. You ran the account in the agency. And ad agencies typically have several functional departments. You've got a creative department, which is the real factory of the agency. Talented copywriters and art directors who often work in teams, creating the advertising, getting the advertising produced. You also have producers at the agency who look at a storyboard of an ad that's approved to be shot and go to different TV commercial production houses and directors and screen their reels to see their past work and decide whether they'd be good at handling this particular kind of comedy touch you have in your ad. And you have a whole media department. Now, these days, a lot of the media departments have been unbundled, and there are lots of separate media agencies. This is a trend started in the 1980s. But many agencies still have a large media department, and they plan and buy all the media. You often have in the ad agency a research department that is involved in researching the ads, the creative, many times before they're produced and all the money is spent. They can be kind of replicated in a rough form and shown to customers to see what the customers can learn or what the ads are communicating. And this research department does focus groups of customers. And this research department might be tracking awareness on a national basis, for example, of the agency's clients. Okay, then you have the things any business has. You've got an accounting department paying the bills, you've got a human resources department, but the account guy or gal is the one who deals directly with the client, usually the brand manager or the VP marketing, and is translating the client's wishes and the client's needs, what they want and what they need, back into the agency and getting good ads developed and approved and produced and smart media plans. And the account person is the client's partner to be successful with the advertising. Okay. Why did I start talking about that? I spent 3 minutes on it. Well, I think one of the things that we promise in the syllabus is to talk about agency structure. And you know what? I hadn't even planned to do that here, but it somehow kind of hit me. You can see I don't have any visuals for it. But so there I was. I was an account guy, as I said, an assistant account executive. I was reverse engineering and analyzing competitors' advertising, Betty Crocker. Now, what I'd always have to do is after told I did my write up and I reverse engineered who I thought the target was, the benefit, the support, the brand character, if there was an offer or call to action. But then I had to say whether I thought it would be effective. Is it a really good execution? Is it going to get people's attention? Do they have some visual devices and what we call mnemonics that people are going to remember and relate to the benefit and to the brand? I mean, is this ad going to work? And to be able to answer that question, I and all the other assistant account executives had to do a little something extra. And good marketers are always good at understanding someone else They've got strong empathy talents. Um, you put yourself in your target customer's shoes. As you can see, I spared no expense on the art direction for this. You've got to think like the customer. Even though you're a 26-year-old FIT graduate, female, if your target customer is an old retired guy and you're selling fishing equipment, you've got to try to get your head there. Okay, and look at things from the customer's perspective. So there are two main elements then in evaluating and understanding ads. First is reverse engineering to see what they're trying to accomplish with the ad. Second is to pass some judgment on whether you think it's going to be effective with the target audience. So I'm going to stop here. We've got another section coming up where we're going to get more into the purchase funnel and look at some advertising executions, marketing executions that take advantage of what we call depth of sale to try to get you through the first four steps in the purchase funnel in one exposure. If I can stop this thing. Where's my dag nabbit? Hang on.